Well, you know what? It's that time of year again. It's time for the Boy Scouts of America's 20 Under 40 Awards here happening with Jayhawk Area Council. We've got Erin Aldrich, Development Director for the Boy Scouts. We've got Maribel Manos, a very incredible volunteer for the Boy Scouts here with us, and they're going to tell us all about it. How are you ladies doing today?
Great, thanks. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing extremely well, extremely well. Okay, Maribel, just for folks who haven't been paying attention, it's the 6th year for this thing. What is the BSA's 20 Under 40?
Sure, Chris. The 20 Under 40 is an award given out to 20 individuals under the age of 40, and it's really to congratulate them for all of their work that they've done both professionally and personally for the community.
Very good. Okay, now this is it's a fundraiser for the Boy Scouts as well.
It is.
Tell us a little bit about what this has done in the past and what it does and what kind of programmings we're helping here.
Yeah, so a lot of questions that we get is, why is the Boy Scouts honoring young professionals, and why are we doing that? Well, a lot of the reason is because we are growing young leaders in our community and encouraging them to do the right things and be involved and give back to their communities. So what better way than to model that through the folks that are already doing it in our community? So we're able to highlight those 20 individuals and give them the accolades that they deserve through that process. It raises money for our outreach programs, which are the kids that are the most in need in our communities. They don't have the opportunities that a lot of kids have. So through the past 5 years, we've raised over $50,000 through this program, which is outstanding, and we're looking to grow it and continue on that path to keep giving back to those kids and really impacting their lives more than anyone can imagine.
And then the double impact is that you've got the impact on the young leaders that you recognize, the encouragement, the camaraderie that they're able to pick up along the path of this whole thing. It's very, tell us a little bit about some of the people, what kind of people are nominated and what kind of people are selected to be the 20 Under 40?
That's actually a great question, Chris, because I think that every year it gets a little more diverse as far as the selection of individuals. We have everything from teachers to doctors to nonprofits to profit people from all different types of organizations. So I think it's a great thing that we continue to have that diverse group, because it doesn't mean that you can't contribute if you're in a nonprofit or if you're in a profit. We have a lot, luckily, we're in Topeka with lots of great companies that are always contributing even if they are nonprofit. So it's individuals from really anywhere within Topeka that are under the age of 40 and are really just doing something to make it better, whether it's within their organization, community, and hopefully both.
All right, and tell us, it's very important that people recognize those folks and make their nominations of them. And Erin, how does that happen?
Yeah, so the process for this recognition event is very grassroots. So we reach out to the community and we ask the community members to nominate these folks. They go to jayhawkcouncil.org/20 under 40 -nominate. And that'll give you all the information about how to nominate, who you should nominate. Our deadline is May 31st at midnight, so we're looking for some fast and furious nominations, but we want to make sure that everyone that deserves to get a look and have a chance at this is given that chance.
Absolutely, and of course I know there's a Facebook page as well for the event, so I'm sure you'll be able to find the Jayhawk Area Council's Boy Scouts of America 20 Under 40 Facebook page on there, and then there'll be a link on there to be able to nominate as well, I'm sure. I think I saw that. Is that
yes,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
We've posted about 5 times in the last week
it's
of,
been coming up.
Hey, nominate.
Yeah.
Think of those people, and we're reaching out to all community members, whether it's a board member of ours, volunteers. A lot of times the best nominations we get are from people that are in no way, shape, or form affiliated with the Boy Scouts, and they just picked it up off of a show like this and said, hey, this person's doing some amazing stuff and they need to be recognized for it.
Okay, so I'm going to put you guys on the spot. All right, pick someone who has been a past recipient and tell me a little bit about them and what they've done for the community. We're not putting any kind of preferential treatment on anybody, but who comes to the top of your mind that has done something pretty cool and continues to do cool things?
Angel comes to my mind. He has actually, what is he not involved
Angel
with?
Romero.
Yes, Angel Romero. He's involved with just about everything. And not only is he involved, he does it with determination, with a smile. He's positive, and regardless of what he does, and whether it's something in regards to law or not, it seems to be with a lot of enthusiasm, and I think that really pops and shines.
Absolutely. He's got a heck of a lot of spirit.
Yes, he does.
Good guy, good guy. So Erin.
It's hard to choose one. I mean, because
Yeah.
there really are some that just stand out every year that are crazy involved, and you just look at them and you go, wow. I'm not nearly that involved. Like, where do they find the hours in the day? Sarah Jepson, who is our co-chair of the steering committee this year, is definitely one of those folks. I mean, she's involved in everything and in everywhere, and she puts 110% behind every single thing that she does. David Callanan, who was an honoree last year, is a co-founder of Advisors Excel, and through that company is providing hundreds and adding hundreds of jobs to our community, in addition to all the charity work that the company is doing and him and his family is doing. I mean, it's individuals that are two very broad, different spectrums of life, and you go, wow, everywhere you look, there's somebody making a difference.
Yes, absolutely. And we've had a few examples of some of those people, and I think, what do you think? How do you think someone should recognize, someone? What do you think should say to someone, this person needs to be nominated? Like, what do you feel about that with someone? Is that clear, or like, is that just way too out there as a question?
Well, I think it could be various things, and that's what's so great about it. But someone who's definitely making a positive impact. And whether that's within their organization and hopefully also their community. Because if they're helping their company grow, as Erin pointed out earlier, and they're allowing for more individuals to have more jobs, that's a great thing for our community.
Absolutely.
So it really just, it kind of varies, and everyone has different skills and different things to offer, and it's when they actually use that and bring it to the table and gracefully do it. It's just, it's great.
Perhaps it's maybe something that the people in if you realize, where would we be without this person?
Yes, yes.
Perhaps that,
If you think to yourself, how would I replace that person in whatever they're doing, whether it's their volunteer work or their employment, and you go, I just can't imagine, I'd have to hire 2 people to do that job. Or you look at them in the past year, they've always consistently been there. That's also something that we kind of look at through our selection process, which is also very grassroots and very community driven. The selection process is consistency in what they're doing every year. They're the person that shows up, they're the person that does it. They go a little bit above and beyond just a normal volunteer or just a normal employee in their everyday lives. There's a lot of people that are benefiting from this one particular program.
Excellent. And the whole community benefits. So, incredible program. I want to thank you guys so much for coming by today and telling us about it. Of course, that's the Jayhawk Area Council's 20 Under 40. Make sure you make those nominations. You can do it on their website. You can do it on their Facebook page. Just do it by May 31st. That's Erin Aldridge and Maribel Manos. Thank you so much for being here today.